Next speaker is from someplace that I love because I'm born and raised there, which is Hawaii. And Christina is started in South Carolina. Is that right, Christina?
Yes.
Christina was in the start of South Carolina and somehow ended up in Hawaii. She really hates cats, and I think that's important for you guys to know. If you brought your kitties with you tonight, please keep them in the back row. She's deathly afraid of them. But other than that, she's a really swell gal, and I think she's got a passion for what she's going to share with us tonight. So come on up, Christina.
Yeah. Okay, so I went to this photography workshop a couple months ago, and I met this photographer. We'll just call him F-Stop to protect his identity, and also because I can't really remember his name. But I love meeting other photographers, especially tall, talented, bearded photographers. They're kind of my favorite. And I know I'm a little biased, but I think photographers are really hot. And you guys all in this room confirmed that tonight, because this is a really good-looking crowd. So I was talking to F-Stop and just kind of chatting about shutter speeds and, you know, sexy stuff like that. And I was hoping to kind of keep the conversation going past the new Lightroom update. So I started to ask him, like, so what do you like to do when you're not working? And he looked at me like I was speaking another language. And I had had 3 Mai Tais, so I kind of was speaking another language. But it's fine. It's Hawaii. It's fine. You can do that. So, but the funny thing is, he was like so surprised that I would assume there was more to him than photography. And so he told me what he likes to do is listen to movies while he edits photos. That's his favorite thing to do, is listen to movies while he edits photos. Because, you know, photography is my life, is what he said to me. And I just thought, could you be any more pretentious? Like, this is not attractive. So I left, like, right after we made out. I was done. I'm just kidding. But there are, like, a lot of problems with this photography is my life attitude. First of all, it is not sexy. Being a photographer is sexy. But finding out that you're never going to emerge from behind your computer is not. If you work so much that you don't know who you are or what you enjoy, then you're missing out on some of the very best parts of life. And, yeah. Not attractive. Okay, and the second thing is, it's just not healthy. Emotional health is a learned discipline, and it's something that we all have to be intentional about practicing, especially as entrepreneurs. You know, we're over-functioning, always working, because it's our business, it's our passion and our livelihood. So we're always in work mode. We don't really clock out, but we should, because our bodies and our minds and our emotions, they need rest. Like, you need time to recalibrate your life and, you know, refocus. And that doesn't mean that you're losing productivity. It's actually the opposite, because if you're working so much without any breaks, then it's almost like a false economy, because your end product is not as good because you're not as efficient. And we're more than just photographers. You know, we're people who want to communicate and create beauty and make the world a beautiful place. And we're lucky enough to be using photography as our tool. But that's what it is a tool. Whenever you make photography your life and allow it to keep you from the world, rather than to make you and the world around you a better place, then you're abusing that tool. We take good care of our cameras and our lenses, but we don't take good care of, you know, our bodies and our brains, the very creator of our art. And the third problem is it just doesn't leave much room for inspiration. And that's what photography is about. Yeah. You want to be inspired by other people, not just your own work. Like, where's your inspiration coming from? If it's just coming from you, from your own work, from your own photos, then, you know, it will run dry. There's not really any growth there, right? Yeah. So I want to encourage you guys to structure your life in a way where you set aside time for adventure and for study and for meaningful relationships and people. And what I like to do is set aside one day a week where I don't do anything. I mean, I do stuff, but I don't do any work. Just to get away and appreciate like the beauty around me and the people around me and the life that, you know, I've been given. So next time somebody asks you what you like to do besides photography or what you like to do when you aren't working, I hope that you have an answer. And I hope that you know that photography doesn't have to be your life in order for you to be an amazing photographer.